pack my bags at the break of day. That southern wind called me back to stay. Magnolia trees still whisper your name, and the bayou moon still burns the same. That front porch still creaks like it used to do, where you kissed me slow and swore it was true. But the river took you one July night. Now I walk alone in the pale firelight. I'm going back to the bayou, where the blues run deep and the sky turns blue. I lost my love in that old swamp mist. Still taste your goodbye on my lips. Yeah, back to the bayou I go, where my heart learned to break slow. The cypress knows how long I've cried. Spanish moss can't hide the lies. You dance with ghosts till the break of dawn, left me singing to the sound. You're gone. They say time don't stop, but it sure slows down when the love you lost still haunts this town. That church bell tolls and I still pray to find a piece of you in yesterday. I'm going back to the bayou, where the blues run deep and the sky turns blue. I lost my love in that old swamp mist. Still taste your goodbye on my lips. Yeah, back to the bayou I go, where my heart learned to break slow. So light that lantern, guide me true. I'm coming home back to you, even if it's just your name in the dew. I'll keep singing back to the bayou. He came like thunder, smooth and wild, smiled at me like a reckless child, held my hand, said don't let go, but storms don't stay, and now I know. His words were sweet like southern wine. I drank 'em deep, I thought he was mine, but freedom ran in his veins like fire, and I was just a stop on a worn out wire. He was the man I couldn't hold, too wild to tame, too young to grow old. Love me fast, kiss me soft, turn to smoke. A drifting song, a whispered joke. I prayed he'd stay just one more night, but love like his don't live in light. I gave him truth, I gave him tears, waited through the empty years. But you can't cage a bird that flies, even if you beg and cry. He was the man I couldn't hold, too wild to tame, too young to grow old. Loved me fast, then slipped through my soul, left my heart in the cold. Oh Lord, I tried body and soul, but he's the man I couldn't hold. So I sing his name in the pouring rain, a song of love wrapped up in pain. He's out there somewhere, wild and bold, forever the man I couldn't hold. Clock strikes 12, the lights go low. Used to be our time, now it's just a show. Your shadow still dances on these old brick walls, but your voice don't answer when the silence calls. We made love where the moonlight fell. Now I lie alone in a haunted shell. That bed remembers every vow you broke. Each breath I take is a memory spoke. Midnight ain't for lovers no more, just echoes walking through that door. Used to be kisses and candlelight, now it's just ghosts in the dead of night. Oh baby, since you walked out the door, midnight ain't for lovers no more. The radio plays our favorite tune, but it cuts like glass in a hollow room. The street lamp flickers like your last goodbye, and I still ask the stars why, oh why. Love ain't sweet when it's left behind, and time don't heal what you can't rewind. The dark gets colder when the flame goes out, and the heart starts drowning in silent doubt. Midnight ain't for lovers no more, just a stage for the pain I store. Used to be whispers and soft delight, now it's just tears in a lonesome fight. Oh baby, what was all this for, if midnight ain't for lovers no more? So I light one candle and I close my eyes, let the smoke carry my last goodbyes. 'Cause baby, this hurt I can't ignore. Midnight ain't for lovers no more. told me I was your only flame, wrote my name in your sky of blame, whispered sugar with every breath, but love like yours just danced with death. You smiled with honey dripping slow, while planting seeds I didn't know. I drank your words like vintage wine, blind to the thorns in every line. Sweet lies dressed in velvet skin wrapped me up and pulled me in, but truth came knocking around the bend. And baby, this is the bitter end. You played your part, now curtains thin on sweet lies and a bitter end. You kissed like spring but left like fall, took the color, left it all. Your promises were painted gold, but chipped away and turned so cold. Now I see behind those eyes a stranger hiding in disguise, and every forever that you said was just a line to get me in bed. Sweet lies dressed in velvet skin wrapped me up and pulled me in, but truth came knocking around the bend. And baby, this is the bitter end. You played your part, now curtains thin on sweet lies and a bitter end. So light a match and burn that page. I'm stepping down from your stage. What started soft don't always mend, just sweet lies and a bitter, bitter end. A single flame, no goodbye, no one to blame, but this house still smells like you, and that scent cuts right through. Your love was fire, wild and fast, burned so bright it couldn't last. There but your eyes were far, drifting off to where your memories are. I wore your coat, but she wore your heart, and I should have known from the start. You said you'd healed, said you'd moved on, but I saw her name in every song. I kissed your lips, but not your soul. I was just filling someone else's role. Secondhand love, worn and torn, given once, now past and worn. You gave me pieces she left behind, like a faded page you tried to rewind. I wanted whole, but you gave just enough. Secondhand love. I found her things in your bottom drawer, a perfume bottle, a scarf she wore. You said that's old, but your voice shook low, like a man who still can't let go. I'm not a patch for a broken heart, not a light to chase away the dark. You can't build love from scattered dust if you can't give me all of your trust. Secondhand love, worn and torn, given once, now past and worn. You gave me pieces she left behind, like a faded page you tried to rewind. I wanted whole, but you gave just enough. Secondhand love. So I'm walking out, don't call my name. I won't be part of a halfway flame. I deserve more than broken stuff. I ain't no woman for secondhand love. You came with charm and silver tongue, said all the things to make me run. But your love was just a golden cage, soft at first, then full of rage. You wrapped me up in sweet deceit, told me I was yours complete. But love don't feel like losing air, like crying in a lover's stare. You put a chain around my heart, brought it tight, tore it apart. Called it love, but it felt like pain. Every kiss was a link in the chain. I gave you all, now I'm torn apart. to drown your ghost, but it climbs higher. The jukebox plays that same old tune of lovers lost too late, too soon. Your name rolls off my lips like sin, still tastes like bourbon and a shaky grin. I said I'd quit you long ago, but darling, hurt don't let me go. Just me, whiskey and regret, a trio dancing in the silhouette. Your memory burns, but I can't forget, so I drink to remember and drink to forget. Just me, whiskey and regret. The bar lights low, my hope runs thin. Each sip just pulls me back again. Your voice still lives in every chord, like a promise that was never yours. I thought time would heal these scars, but nights like this, they stretch too far. If pain's a song, then I'm the band, playing heartbreak with a whiskey hand. Just me, whiskey and regret, a trio dancing in the silhouette. Your memory burns, but I can't forget, so I drink to remember and drink to forget. Just me, whiskey and regret. So pour one more and let it sting, 'cause love don't die, it just learns to cling. And I'll be here till the sun is set, with whiskey and regret.
Midnight's calling, the room's gone cold. Sitting here with a story too old. Glass in my hand, lips on the rim, but all I can taste, baby, is him. You left your coat, you left your lies. Now I'm drowning in your long goodbyes. One more sip, it don't make it right, but whiskey keeps me warm at night. These whiskey tears don't lie, no they don't. They fall like rain, even when I say I won't. Every drop a memory of you, burning down slow, but cutting through. You're gone, but you're still here in every one of these whiskey tears. Your name's still smoking on my skin, like the bourbon burning deep within. You said forever, then slammed the door. Now all I got is this empty pour. These whiskey tears don't lie, no they don't. They fall like rain, chasing ghosts I just can't erase. No goodbye could make it clear you live on in every whiskey tear.
Sunlight creeping through the blinds used to be your favorite kind. Coffee brewing, toast on the side. Now there's silence where your laugh would hide. Slippers on the floor, but only mine. Two chairs waiting, one resigned. The paper's folded, your cup's still clean. But baby, love don't live where it used to be. No more Sunday mornings, no kiss, no sweet warning of how you'd steal the covers. Still my heart, now the only thing that's warm is the coffee I pour. For a love that's fallen apart, no more Sunday mornings since you're gone. Radio hums a faded tune. Used to dance barefoot in this room. Your perfume's gone, but memory stays like shadows that won't fade away. No more Sunday mornings, no light, no love dawning, no scrambled eggs, no soft hello, just echoes where the good times go. You took the sun when you moved on. No more Sunday mornings since you're gone. They say time heals everything, but they don't know what Sunday brings. I'd trade 6 lonely days for just one more with you to stay. No more Sunday mornings, just me and the sky. Morning, I still set your place, though I know you're not near. But habits hold on when love disappears. You were my rhythm, you were my song. Now it's no more Sunday mornings since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. You held me like I was yours to keep. Whispered dreams into my sleep. But every kiss, I felt the truth. You were never really mine to lose. Your heart wore someone else's name, but I played along in love's cruel game. A smile, a touch, a midnight call, but I was just a shadow on your wall. I was living on borrowed love, like a flame that don't belong, just a page in your story that never stayed too long. I held your hand but not your soul. You gave me warmth but not control. I was dreaming of forever with a heart that never was mine to hold, just borrowed love. You'd leave before the morning light, saying baby someday, but never quite. I should have known by the way you'd fade. Love on loan has a price I've paid. I was living on borrowed love, like a dress you'd wear then shove back into a closet full of lies. Behind your ever-wandering eyes, I held your name like it meant enough, but all I had was borrowed love. Now I sit here, half a woman, half a fool, taught by a man who'd bent every rule. You gave me the night, but not the dawn. I was string your blues all along. No, no more living on borrowed love. No more settling for almost enough. I gave you a heart you couldn't repay, but baby, this soul won't stay. I'm done with hands that never stay true. Done with being a second to you. Let someone else chase what you dream of. You told me I was the only one, said I lit you up like the sun. Your voice was velvet, smooth and slow, but I should've known what you don't show. You kissed me soft, held me tight, promised you'd stay every night. But baby, words can wear perfume too. They smell sweet, but they ain't true. Sweet lies and bitter nights. You gave me heaven, then turned off the lights. Fed me sugar, then poured the salt. Now I'm left with a heart you broke by default. You played your part with perfect might, but all I got was sweet lies and bitter nights.
truth I cried my way into. Sweet lies and bitter nights, you held me wrong, but it felt so right. Your touch was silk, your words were flame, but now I see through your wicked game. You gave me love in black and white, just sweet lies and bitter nights. I danced in your fire, now I bear the burn. Lesson learned from a heart that won't return. No more lullabies dressed as sin. No more knocking where I won't be let in. Sweet lies and bitter nights, I've walked away from all your heights. You built me dreams, then watched them fall. But I found my voice through it all. Now I'm done believing in your light. No more sweet lies and bitter nights. The train pulled out at 10:30. I stood there trying not to feel again. You waved once, didn't look twice, and silence hit harder than goodbye. Smoke curled up like memories do, hung in the air like the scent of you. I had my ticket, but not the strength to chase a love that lost its length. I left my soul at the station, in the dust and hesitation. You took the northbound and my heart ripped my forever right apart. Now I wander without direction, since I left my soul at the station. Your shadows still on platform 3, laughing like we were meant to be. But dreams don't ride on railroad tracks, they leave. And baby, don't look back. I left my soul at the station, with no sign, no explanation. You boarded like love was a light, while I stood breaking in the night. Now I'm a ghost in my own reflection, since I left my soul at the station. I still hear the whistle scream like the death of a sweet, cruel dream. Your name's the echo in every train rolling through this heart of pain. No, I left my soul at the station. broken line, dusty roads and borrowed time. Every mile got a price to pay, but I keep moving anyway. Got thunder rolling in my chest and heartbeats that won't let me rest. A smile's a mask and tears still bruise. I carry storms inside my shoes. I got a storm in my shoes, baby. Rain in my step, blues in my view. But I don't run and I don't break. I dance through fire with every ache. Life's been rough, but I refuse to fall with the storm in my shoes. You left me with a trail of lies, but I won't beg and I won't cry. Your goodbye was just the spark that lit this fire inside my heart. I got a storm in my shoes, honey. No umbrella, no sweet money, but I walk proud and I walk strong, even when the road feels wrong. Pain's the rhythm, soul's the blues. I keep walking, storm in my shoes. Ain't no calm in sight, that's true, but I'd rather fight than follow you. 'Cause broken hearts still beat out loud, and I wear my scars like a crown. I got a storm in my shoes, baby. Lightning love, wild and crazy. I've been bruised but never gone, still marching through the break of dawn. If the sky falls, I'll still choose to walk with the storm in my shoes. Ain't no calm in sight, that's true, but I'd rather fight than follow you. 'Cause broken hearts still beat out loud, and I wear my scars like a crown. Pain's the rhythm, soul's the blues. I keep walking, storm in my shoes. I poured a glass at 1:45. The night was quiet, but my heart still knew. Your name came crawling through that smoke, like a whisper from a love that broke. I lit a flame just to see it burn. Each memory takes a wicked turn. You said goodbye with your back turned slow, left your shadow in the candle's glow.